What's going on guys, this is me Mehdi Shakil and you are watching SS Tech Tutorial. So guys, today in this video I'm gonna give you a step-by-step guide to set up your Raspberry Pi completely headless. We don't require any external keyboard, mouse, LAN cable, monitor or display. Without all of this, only using the Raspberry Pi and the SD card, we can set up Raspberry Pi fully headless using our main computer. So in this video I'm going to show you how to do that. So if you want to set up your Raspberry Pi completely headless, then watch this video till the end. And guys, let me mention that this process is going to be very easy. There are many videos on YouTube about it, but this one is very simple and the newest one. Because using official Raspberry Pi imager, we can easily set up our Raspberry Pi completely headless. And in this video, I'm going to show you that. So without talking too much, let's get started. But before that, if you're new to this channel, please do subscribe this YouTube channel. And if you had already subscribed, then thank you so much. Okay guys, first of all connect your SD card with your PC using the SD card reader and search on Google Raspberry Pi Imager. And open this first link. This is the Raspberry Pi Imager official link. We are gonna use this tool to flash our Raspberry Pi OS to SD card and set up everything. Download it and install it on your PC. It's available almost for every operating system. Then scroll down and click on See All Downloads. From here you can download the Raspberry Pi OS zip file. I will suggest you to download the recommended one. But if you have better internet connection, you don't have to download it now. We can download it during the flashing using the Raspberry Pi Imager. Okay, I had already downloaded and installed the Raspberry Pi Imager on my computer. Just click on Start and open the Raspberry Pi Imager after installation. Then click on Choose OS, and if you had downloaded the OS zip file, then scroll down and using the custom option select that zip. Or go to the top and click on it to download the OS during the flash. Now click on Choose Storage and select your SD card. Now on keyboard press Ctrl+Shift+X together and it will open the Raspberry Pi Imager secret option. Click on Enable SSH and set the Pi user password here. You have to remember this password for login. Now scroll down, check on Configure Wi-Fi and type your Wi-Fi network name or SSID and also type here your password so that your Raspberry Pi can get automatically connected to your Wi-Fi during the boot time. Select or type your country code here. In my case it's BD. Then set locally setting according to your time zone and keyboard layout. And skip the fast run wizard. Now these settings are option, you can keep them as it is or follow me. Then save the configuration file. Now click on Write and it will start flashing the Raspberry Pi OS on the Raspberry Pi board. It's gonna take some time. When the flashing is completed, just close the software and remove the SD card from PC and insert it into your Raspberry Pi. Now give power to your Raspberry Pi using the USB cable. And that's it. Now Raspberry Pi will boot and get automatically connected with your Wi-Fi network. Okay, now we need to find the Raspberry Pi IP address. So go to your Wi-Fi router admin panel and go to DHCP client list. And here you will get Raspberry Pi IP address. Note down the IP address. Because using this IP address we are going to SSH into our Raspberry Pi. Now to SSH into Pi, we need a software called PuTTY. Go to google.com and search for it. Then download the PuTTY and install it on your PC. I had already installed. Now open up PuTTY and put your Raspberry Pi IP address here and click on OK. Now we need to log in to our Pi. Username is Pi and the password is whatever you said during the flash. And hit enter. Now you can see we are logged in via the SSH into our Raspberry Pi. Now we have to configure our Raspberry Pi. So on terminal, just type sudo raspi-config and hit enter. Now go to system option and go to boot auto login. Then go to desktop auto login automatically and hit enter. Now go to display option, then resolution and set the resolution according to your main computer monitor. In my case, it's Full HD, so I'll select this and hit enter. Then go to interface option, then VNC and hit enter to enable it. Now after that, go to advanced option, then expand the file system so that you can use your whole SD card. Then select here finish and hit enter. And it will ask for reboot. Now after the reboot, again SSH into your Pi using the PuTTY software. So now you can use it via the CLI mode. But to get the GUI or graphical user interface mode, you need to download one more software. Open up your browser and search on Google for VNC Viewer download. Go to this link and from here download the VNC Viewer according to your PC and install it on your computer. Now open VNC Viewer and type the Raspberry Pi IP address right here and hit enter. It will give you this type of pop-up for the first time. Continue and type the Raspberry Pi username, which is Pi, and the password whatever you set during the flash. Then click on OK and you will get the Raspberry Pi graphical user interface. You can make it full screen like this. But here you can see the resolution are not set correctly. So let's fix it. Click here, go to Preference, then Screen Configuration. Now go to Configure, Screen HDMI 1 and select the best resolution suits your monitor and apply the changes. And now you can smoothly use your Raspberry Pi completely headless using the VNC Viewer. You don't need any external peripherals to use it. So guys, that's all for today. I hope you like this video. If you really like this video and enjoyed this video, then please give it a big thumbs up and share this video with your friends. And guys, if you're new to this channel, then please do subscribe this YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to get all the latest upcoming video tutorial notifications. I'm Mehdi Shakil, you are watching a Tech Tutorial and I'm signing out.